Hey, it's Bethany, and I am here answering your home care startup questions. And today we are going to answer the question, is starting a home care agency right for me? So, oftentimes when we're on any entrepreneurial journey or business journey, if you will, self-doubt comes up, obstacles come up, things just we can get in our head about things. And so I want to dispel any sort of self-doubt that you may be having regarding starting your home care agency, because there's two things that I hear often about that entrepreneurs who are beginning their home care agency journey, this comes up for them. So the first one that comes up is, I didn't go to business school. Can I run a home care agency? Is that something that I'm going to be able to handle? Am I going to have issues because I didn't go to business school? That's the first question that comes up. The second one that comes up is, I'm not professionally trained. I have not done any sort of certified nursing classes. I haven't done any caregiving, home health aid classes. I haven't done any personal support specialist classes. I'm not an RN, right? I'm not professionally trained. So can I start a home care agency, right? Like, can I do this? So the big, broad answer is yes. If you have the heart for this, if you have the heart to start a home care agency, then the answer is yes. If you have this desire to be part of something meaningful and rewarding and life-changing, then the answer is yes. Now, there is a caveat to this. It depends on your state licensing about whether or not they require certain training. Here in the state of Maine, it is not a requirement for there's no training requirements to start a home care agency. So you would need to check with your state guidelines for sure. And in saying that, I'm sure that there is probably some sort of workaround with that, but check your state guidelines. About not going to business school. So I didn't go to business school, and I've been running a home care agency since 2011. And how I did this, how I did it, some days I think, would this have been easier if I'd gone to business school, right? Maybe it would be a little bit easier, some things. Maybe I would have more of an understanding and a different viewpoint on some things. But I got into this for not just business reasons. It was all very heart-centered. And so a lot of what I do is listening to my heart and listening to my gut in my agency, and it's not so much up in my head. So I think that for me, not going to business school is an advantage because I operate way differently. And that feels good to me. That feels right to me. So because I didn't go to business school, and because it is a business, I have hired other people who have the knowledge, who have the know-how to do things like payroll and taxes and the billing, right? So you find people who have those strengths, who have that experience, and that's who you hire to do that. So then you can focus on your strengths, whatever they may be, and it will operate smoothly without worrying about having any sort of formal business degree or training, okay? So yes, starting a home care agency, as long as you have the heart for it, you have the desire to be part of that meaningful and rewarding change, then you can do it without all the formal training. And I think that, I hope that that's freeing to you to hear that, because I think those are some of the things that can, questions that can hold us back from proceeding. And the home care field, it needs agencies. It needs people like you to start a home care agency and to hire good caregivers, train good caregivers, and get them out there into the homes providing care, keeping people home safely and well taken care of, right? So I hope that that answers your question. It gives you a little peace of mind, a little bit of freedom to just get started, and know that wherever you may have a little bit of weakness in your business, somebody else will have a strength. And the other last piece I'll share with you is that even though I didn't go to business school, that wasn't my forte, I have learned so much through having this home care agency, and I have chosen to take little trainings here or there and to keep expanding and keep learning. And a lot of it I learned from my employees and I've hired to do billing, to do HR, to do payroll. They've taught me how to do those pieces that I wasn't strong at. So it's not closing the door completely on any business training. I don't want to say that. Just being open as your agency grows and as you bring in people to help you with it, that you can expand and grow too and learn those pieces as they come. But you don't have to worry about it right out the gate. No worries. All right. Take care.